everybody, and welcome back to the Ultimate Racing League Wednesday Mini VGT Challenge. We are still in Japan. We're at the Suzuka East course, and this is race 3. As you can see, the sun has came out and dried the track. It is a bit later on in the evening, and we are back to dry conditions. Thankfully, race 2 was a bit of a nightmare for the guys, wasn't it? There were cars absolutely everywhere. But as I say, it's all dried out. We are back on track, and we shall get the right camera, and then we can go down the grid order again. So no reverse grid. It is as they finished. So Castuan is in 11th. Graham, after a disastrous second race, is in 10th. Ninkinu 9th. Nath is 8th. Declan 7th. Kian is 6th. Captain Slow 5th. Stealth is 4th on the grid. Hodgie 3rd. Evil Knievel 2nd. And a great win for PY in the worst conditions possible. And he finds himself in pole for race 3. So we will get them lights on and then off. Bit strange how they do all that, but there you go. And we are away. P. White takes us down towards turn 1. He's got Evil Knievel on the inside. It does seem to benefit the people to be in second position this track, really, but P. White's managed to get in front and stay there. So he leads everybody through. Let's just make sure we have all gone through. Bit of a gap back to Castuan already. And Captain Slow at the back there in 11th. So what happened to Captain Slow at the start? Let's have a look. He started in 5th. So into turn 1. He's got Stealth on the inside, and he just couldn't slow it down into the kitty litter. Declan followed him. But Declan gets back on track a lot quicker, and that's why Captain Slow is all the way down in 11th. So P. White still out in front. Evil Knievel, then Hodgie. All the guys will be on racing medium tyres for this race. They were all on the softs for race 1. Wet tyres for race 2, so medium tyres for race 3. Stealth in 4th. He's got Kian trying to put him under some pressure. Kian getting in the slipstream of Stealth, close enough to make a move as they approach turn 1. Kian's having a bit of a look, but backs out at the last minute. I think he's just trying to unnerve Stealth. Stealth trying to hug that excuse me, trying to hug the inside line, making it hard for Kian to get by. It's a tricky section anyway. This is a double S section. You're going to do well to overtake there anyway, but the idea is get as close as you can to the man in front so you can make the move on the start finish straight. We've got Graham in 6th. He's already made up 4 or 5 places, so Graham will be wanting to get some decent points on the board after that disastrous second race. He won the first race, had a bit of a nightmare, but then again so did most of the guys in race 2. So Graham will want to get some decent points on the board, and looks like he's doing that. He's already gone up into 5th. It looked like Kian made a mistake. Oh dear, there we go with the lag. Kian went from 5th to 6th to 5th. Not sure what it is, like a TARDIS thing there. He's jumping all over the place, but Graham still down in 6th then. Then we've got Declan, Ninkinu and Captain Slow. Captain Slow up to 9th now after his disastrous start to this race. Then we've got Nath and Castuan. Castuan not had a good time at this track. Somebody who has though is P. White, and he's got a couple of car lengths between himself and Evil Knievel. Evil Knievel going a little bit wide on turn 3, I think. Yes, it was turn 2 or 3. Getting on the grass, you don't want to get too much of that. Still manages to keep his track position though, in second. Stealth now up into third. So Stealth on a bit of a charge. Then we've got Hodgie. Let's go on board with Hodgie. As we go through turn 9, onto the start-finish straight, trying to get into the slipstream of Stealth. We've got Kian behind us. Kian's not going to be able to put a challenge on Hodgie, so he's not going to worry about that for now. What he can concentrate on is putting Stealth under pressure. A good exit is what you need from here, and it looks like Hodgie's got that. You don't necessarily need to brake too hard through this section. You can do it by using your gears. And that's exactly what Hodgie's doing as he's trying to get closer to Stealth. Now you do have to brake here at turn 9. It's a lot tighter than it looks actually. Oh, you can see the front left of Hodgie's, the smoke coming from it. And we saw in race 1, Hodgie could really get through the tyres. Well, gone for the stewards I think, but he got through his tyres a lot quicker than anybody else. As we just see in the mirror there, Kian having a bit of a cheeky look and a bit of a bumper kiss as well from Kian. Hodgie not fazed by it though. Kian, I'm not sure if it was Kian bumping or it was lag kicking in. We saw a bit of lag earlier from Kian. I've said it on many occasions, it's not his fault, and he probably doesn't see it, but everybody else around him does. Graham still in 6, finding it hard to get past Kian. Declan, Captain Slow. Captain Slow's made his way up into 8. Didn't have a great start, did he? Captain Slow off onto the kitty litter at turn 1. But up to 8 now. Then we've got Ninkinu and Castruan, and we have lost one now. Is it Nath? Has Nath had to retire? I think he has, which is unfortunate. So we are now down to 10. P. White though still out in front. Evil Knievel in second, only just from Stealth. Stealth really putting the pressure on as we go through turn 9 for the 7th time and going to cross the start finish line to start lap 8. Stealth getting right up the arse end of Evil Knievel. Now is Stealth going to have a look? He pulls to the inside. Stealth has definitely got the racing line. Evil Knievel trying to go around the outside. These two side by side. Oh, and Stealth just gets it done. A great move. Good racing between the two of them as well. That could have ended in disaster. But great racing from the two of them. Stealth finds himself now in second. And on a bit of a charge to chase down P. White. Kian in 4th, he's got by Hodgie, but picked up a penalty. So Hodgie's not going to be that bothered, because let's just see as Kian serves his penalty, is Hodgie going to get close enough and will the momentum carry him through? Graham's in there as well. Yeah, Hodgie goes through to 4th, Graham goes through to 5th, Kian drops down to 6th. That penalty has cost him 2 places. Kian fighting back though as Hodgie and Graham go side by side. Kian now gets himself on the inside of Graham. Graham sticking to the bumper of Hodgie. He didn't want to give that place up, did he, after fighting so hard to get it? So Graham and Hodgie stuck to each other. Kian coming back again. So Kian's really trying to get them spaces back. Again he tries to go up the inside of Graham. Graham just holding on to 5th. Let's go on board with Graham, and that's what he can see if he looks over his shoulder. He's not going to get close enough to Hodgie, but he's going to have to keep an eye on Kian. Oh, Kian. He's like, oh, now then, has Hodgie gone too far? Oh, Graham. Oh, no, let's go back. Now, what happened there? In fact, what we'll do is we will go with Kian as we follow Hodgie and Graham across the start-finish line down towards turn 1. I thought Hodgie had gone too wide. Graham maybe looked to get in the cutback, but then just got himself on the grass. That threw him to the left and straight into Kian. Oh, poor old Graham has dropped all the way back down to 8th. Not a lot that Kian could do about that. It was when Graham came back onto the track, he just came straight across and into the side of Kian. So Kian now up into 5th, Hodgie in 4th, Evil Knievel 3rd, Stealth is still in 2nd, but getting closer to P. White, who at the minute is our race leader. But for how long? Casterman down in 10th, then we got Ninky New. Graham 8th, he was having a great combat race as well, wasn't he? And now he's got it all to do again with about 6 minutes left of this third and final race. That was so unlucky for Graham. Captain Slow in 7th. He's going to be on the back of Declan very soon, and he's got a purple septum. Just looking at the fastest lap, Stealth again with the fastest lap, a 51.7. This will be the 3rd race in a row if Stealth manages to keep that. All extra points for him, although Captain Slow, as we saw, was on a purple. I think he's lost it now though. Maybe pick a bit of slipstream up from Declan. Across the start finish line to start lap 12. Is Captain Slow going to get close enough? No, he's not. So Declan in 6th, Kian only just in front of these two in 5th. So a good 3-way fight going on now as Declan tries to have a look at the inside of Kian. Kian doing his best to defend the racing line. Captain Sloth goes through, so Declan drops down to 7th after that failed attempt to get by Kian. Now Captain Slow is going to have a go. He's going to wait until they get on to the start-finish straight. As Kian gets his foot down on the noisy pedal to pull away, and I think he has as well. Actually, he got a better exit out of turn 9. And that's kept him in front of Captain Slow. Captain Slow now coming under pressure from Declan. While these three are fighting it out, let's just have a quick look at what's happening up at the front. P. White. If he looks in the mirror, he will see Stealth getting closer and closer. He's just not going to panic though, he's going to stay calm. Let's keep facing the right way. Got those two pulling away from Evil Knievel in 3rd. Then we've got Hodgie in 4th. Hodgie really does like to chew his tyres up. Look, he's just done about 50% on that front left. Whereas everybody else... Oh, and who's that that's gone off? I think it may have been Castuan. Now it may be that he got the blue flag going and he's just tried to move out of everybody's way, which is probably the case, I think. He's just tried to move out of Kian's way, and Declan and Captain Slow. They're back up to our race leaders with just approaching 3 minutes left. As we follow P. White around turn 9 for the 14th time across the start-finish line. It is P White, Stealth 1 and 2, and they have quite a healthy lead then back to Evil Knievel. Evil Knievel sitting in third. He's got himself a little bit of a breathing space back to Hodgie in fourth. And then likewise Hodgie has got a bit of a gap back to Captain Slow, who has now moved up into fifth. Oh, it's Kian. It looks like Kian's having a bit of a moment. Let's just quickly go back and see what happened to Kian. He was in fifth around turn 9. Oh, and he's gone too wide. He's onto the grass. And that's really going to slow him down. As you can see, he's lost two spaces as Captain Slow and Declan both go through. Dirty tyres as well for Kian, and that's forced him wide again onto the AstroTurf at turn 1. He did well to keep that actually going and facing the right way, because usually when you get out on that section of AstroTurf, it'll throw you right out or spin you out. So Kian has now got Graham to contend with. It looks like Graham's managed to nick a spot as well, so Kian is really having a bad 15th lap. Graham on the other hand has managed to get himself up a few spots. So let's go back up to our race leaders, P White and Stealth. Stealth being frustrated by P White. He just cannot get close enough, can he, to make a move. He is trying to put the pressure on him though. He's trying to force an error from P White as they're going through this double S section around turn 6. Then into 7, the left-hander, and then 8. And then on to 9, and then back onto the start-finish straight. And Stealth is right up the chuff of P White as they cross the line to start lap 17. But P White just finds that extra burst of speed just to keep his nose in front of Stealth. We are into the last minute. Go down the order. Evil Knievel in third. Captain Slow, Hodgie. These two are going to fight it out all the way to the end. And we've got Declan, Graham, Kian, Ninkinu, and then Castruan, with Nath having to retire. So I'm just going to stick with P White and Stealth as they go through turn 8 and then into 9. We have about 15 seconds left, so I think these two will get another lap in as P White crosses the line. I bet he was hoping that that would be it. Evil Knievel, he will get another lap in. Captain Slow, Hodgie, Declan. So Graham is the first to finish in 7th, Kian finishes in 8th. Castruan has crossed the line in 10th. Ninky Nu decided to have one last little play in the gravel, but he's going to come in 9th. Oh, he really is having a play in the gravel, isn't he, Ninky Nu? So we're going to go back up to our race leader then. P White has managed to hold Stealth off. It is going to be a race to the finish line. P White's still in front though from Stealth, and it doesn't look like P White's finished. Stealth in 2nd. Fantastic race from them too. Evil Knievel gets the 3rd podium spot with Captain Slow coming in 4th. Hodgie 5th, just ahead of Declan. Well, thank you for joining me here in Japan at Suzuka. If you did enjoy these races, remember please hit that like button, and if you haven't already, if you could subscribe, it will help the channel out a lot, and thank you for those that have already done it. I'm actually away now for 2 weeks, but my colleague Paul will be taking you through the next 2 races. Round 7 is going to be at Blue Moon Bay, and then round 8 is going to be at Tokyo Central. And as I say, Paul will be taking you through those, and I will catch you all again when I return, hopefully for Watkins Glen. Catch you all soon.